Today's video, I'm going to show you how to catch fish right now. It's spring, everything's greening up, the new water's coming in, and fish are biting and spawning. So I'm going to show you what's been working for me, what hasn't been working for me, and okay. So I've been using Texas rig crawdads, poppers. If you've seen any of my recent videos, I have talking about Texas rig crawdads and how to use them. If you want to check that out. And popper's been working really good right now. I make this one. I airbrush my own. Link in the description. Just a simple topwater popper and rapula. I need to put another hook on the back of that, but shad, and you just cast it out close, pretty much close as you can to the bank, or at least where we're at, and just pop it, reel, stop it right when you're next to the boat sometimes, so because bass like to chase it. And sometimes frogs. I don't even think I caught a bass on frogs yet, but I'm sure they're going to start biting. The water's just really muddy right now, so it's hard for them to even hear something that doesn't have any noise. But that's a 6 cents frog, and it has a popping mouth on it. And with dark, muddy water like today, it'd be a good frog to use because it's dark, and apparently fish, when you're fishing in like dark, muddy water, they like dark lures. I don't know if that's 100% true, but maybe. So whopper ploppers right now, I've been catching off whopper ploppers, Texas rig crawdads, and poppers. Mainly poppers and Texas rig crawdads have been my two best ones for right now. But where we're at right now, we just got a flood and tornadoes came, and it got flooded, and it's hard to fish, even though it's really good if we get like a little bit of a flood, because this new water comes in from creeks like these, and we'll have bugs and worms come in because it's flooded, and the bass will go in these creeks and coves and actually eat the bugs and worms and insects like that. So you could be fishing a Texas rig worm right now in flooded days like these, and topwater Texas rig and Texas rig worms. But today's been rough, but I'm going to show you some of my footage of the bass I caught recently in the past couple of days. But didn't catch any today because the water is just so muddy, I don't even think they could see it, any of the lures, but got one bite. Thank you for watching. Smoked her, boys. Good female. Little structure, falling down tree limb, and usually catch them right there. It's been a new key spot. Popper slow conditions, misty, cloudy, muddy water. Second pop, and second fish of the day, probably 5.5, 6 pound. Nice female. See that red tail? We're gonna let her go though. Nice bass. Nice. Rapula bait. Solid popper.
Tell us about that bait.
Gets her every time. Old bait, 10 years now. One of the best poppers I had to get new hooks on because I caught so many fish on it. They got dull. Good rapula. Obviously, looks like a beaten up shad. No eye on it. But I mean, it just looks like a old beaten up shad, because there's paint chipped off of it. Shiny red. Can't get them exactly the same anymore because it's just an older bait, but Old Faithful for sure. Sketchy conditions a little bit, just rainy, but having a storm come in, but solid bait. Texas rig, or not, popper. Just had a bite over here. It was little, but this one came up and crushed it. Gosh, big bass, man. I mean, top 4 of the year at least. Big, man. I think it's female. Man, got that red tail. Everything you want, pretty much. But old popper, Old Faithful. We slayed them yesterday, and came back today.
One.
And ended up getting that one. Heck yeah, they're biting right now. Free crawdads. Nice male, I think. Solid bass. Believe it's a male. Texas free crawdad. Second one of the day. Had 4 bites today. The other one was probably 5+ pounder, but this one was 2.5 maybe. Nice bass. Almost all popper. Some are Texas free crawdads. Cloudy conditions, but good fish.